Hello you Gundam based limited specially titanium coated clear color versions. Joel here from the Hangar Bay bringing you October's p-bandai delivery. First up, I'd like to give a shout out for Saint-ism for providing this shirt that you see before you right now. If you don't know who Saint-ism is, he's one of the moderators for the Gunpla subreddit and an awesome painter. Anyway, if you're interested in this design or any of his work, I recommend checking out his homepage and his Etsy store, link in the description. Anyway, on to the show. First up, we have the Leo space type. So we've got a bunch of grunts coming in this month, and first up we've got the ever popular Leo. So they had the original as the green one as a regular release, and now they've got the p-bandais coming. So the first is a space type. So it's got the verniers and all the directional thrusters and the fuel tanks on the back, also some additional weapons. There's another variant coming in January next year, that's the flight type. I have that on order as well. That listing will come up a bit later in December, but that's coming in if you're interested in Leos. I definitely recommend picking it up. The Leo is a great kit. So the thing is, I can't only order so many of them, and because it's wing, it's going to be quite popular, so I expect it to sell out fairly quickly, especially now that it's listed as being in stock, but I have as many as I can on order and can definitely recommend that. And then we've got things to get you places. So Type 89 base jabber. So those of you that bought the Jegan, this was announced around about the same time. It's an RE100 rather than being an MG. The difference with RE100s is it tends to be more of a high-grade type of molding solution. So you tend to see fewer slides with it, so it tends to be like a high-grade in 1/100 scale. And you tend to see also some degree of color ups with these sorts of things. So in this case, you've got the cockpit of the base jabber and like that. And you don't have anything super fancy. I don't see any slides. I looked at this earlier. There's not much in terms of slides. There's a bunch of bosses there. I'm not sure require some sort of cores in order to produce. And there's some fancy molding with the gridding on the base jabber. This is interesting. So there's going to be like injection points on these things. They're covered up because it's like that. But that's really nice. It will work with your MG or master grade Jegan. It's listed as being compatible with the Jester and the Jester cannon. And we've seen photos of it with the new, and yeah, white stripe down in the center, so you don't have the stickers. That's thankful. But only 24 of that. They were limiting me to 24. I have more on order for December. I'll probably order even more. It's a great kit. Definitely recommend that. A bit bigger than anticipated, but yeah, still nice. Heavy Gundam Rollout colors. So, those of you who know earlier this year, there was the original Heavy Gundam in the Origin line, HG, that came out in the brown color. And this is essentially the same kit, only it's done with a white and grey and different color on the marking. So you've got greens on the trims and more of a grey rather than white on the FSF markings. But otherwise, it's just the same kit, same design. It's not exactly based on the local type. It's using its own sort of parts for that, so it differs a little bit. But yeah, it's also a great kit. It's got the frame launcher, so it's a mix between a Gatling gun and a missile launcher as a weapon. On the front, heavy armor, great kit. Definitely recommend that. Can also recommend the original. Then we've got titanium versions. So first up, we've got the RG Wing Zero Custom. So this one, it comes with an additional weapon. It comes with the Reiswerk, which is not available with the original RG Wing Zero Custom, which is available from retail. But anyway, I was also looking at this and realized how they do this titanium. So you've got the nice shiny parts here. You're going to have some nub arcs. That's just the nature of the beast because it's not fully undergraded. This is a much older kit. C'est la vie on that. When you put it up, have it in a cabinet, you will not notice that so much. You just need to cut it a bit cleanly. Anyway, the interesting thing, I noticed how they do this thing. So they spray it first with a silver layer from the looks of it, and then they go over it with a second layer of somewhat pearlescent, somewhat transparent, fairly thinned out paint. And it's fairly thinned out, so they want it to pool close to the edges. So if you've ever done airbrushing and you've like sprayed too much paint, you'll notice that it tends to pull around the edges. So that gives you the sort of definition around the edges. It's really interesting how they do that. So they spend, if you wanted to replicate that, you could sort of do it yourself. You want to spray it on the runners, you just need to spray it on the chrome or the silver, and then some sort of pearlescent, fairly thinned out, and overspray it and spray too much. And that should set fairly similar. It's just a question of good thing. Other key thing about this kit, aside from the Rezin that you see, is that it? That's not it. See somewhere. Oh no, it's that one. That's it. You got the Rezin. And then you got the these are water slides. So this is one of the very few RGs. Well, Premium Bandai RGs actually come with water slides. These are also foil water slides. So this looks really fancy. Also, I thought this was amusing that they coded this one. Like they just manually chopped that. I don't know if they have a specific machine for chopping the runner off, but chopped that up. But yeah, great kit. I only got a few of them. Orders are closed from p-bandai. When they're gone, they're gone. A bit expensive because it's titanium, but you want a Rezin and weren't able to get the MG, which I had last year, and that's all sold out. And definitely recommend this. And then to go along with it, you have the Tallgeese. This doesn't come with anything special relative to the retail release. This is just the same kit. However, it does have the water slides like you saw before. So there you go, foil water slides. This is the only, unless you're buying bootlegs, this is the only way you're going to get water slides for a Tallgeese. Again, this one's a little bit nicer in how it's done because it's a newer kit. It's a bit better undergated, so the nubs aren't going to be quite as noticeable as the Wing0 Custom, because that one's older, but again, you put it in the cabinet, you don't think about it, you won't notice it. Downside on this, because this is a slide molded, the forearm piece, you're usually going to be stuck with the knobs on the sides. There's no way of avoiding that, really. But yeah. Tallgeese, RG Tallgeese, really nice kit, by the way. This is just a shiny version. I really like that, actually. And then to go with the Wing0 Custom, you have a Seraphim display effect. This is currently all sold out. I think there's more available for January. I need to check that, and if there is, I will order more. But this is just a nice way you can John Woo up your Wing0 Custom. So you want a clear color. I think I've got a couple clear colors from Gundam Base in stock, or the regular retail one, or what you just saw before, the titanium. Really nice way to display it. Make it look extra fancy. I will see if I can get more. Somebody tell me what's up with this kit, right? So this thing is old. Is it like 2000 old? So Shin Matsunaga's Gelgoog Jäger. This is a really old kit, probably one of the oldest ones I've handled. It's just mostly a recolor. This plate, I believe, is new. It's from 2000, well, new in a relative speaking. It's taken from something else, 2004. It's got the extra beam sabers, which I don't believe come with the original Gelgoog Jäger and the hand parts. I think that was advertised. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, and then you guys got the Shin Matsunaga stickers. This is quite popular. I don't know. Old kit, quite popular. Anybody knows why? Then please tell me. Like, the Jäger's a really nice design. I wish they would update it. I haven't, but yeah. Oh, the dangers that come with p-bandai and trying to guess shipping weights before you actually see the kit. So, we have Gabby Hazard's Zaku, which is the R2 variant of the R2 variant of the high mobility Zaku. So this is essentially identical to the retail Johnny Ridden, only it's done with the Gabby Hazard's colors, and it has the Gabby Hazard markings. However, compare it to the retail kit, it's much bigger. Reason for that, because they had to replicate runners in order to get the color separation for Gabby Hazard. They weren't able to split the runners in such a way that kit could be the same size. So this actually weighs more, and I misestimated that. That's fine, is what it is. But sometimes these kits can end up bigger, even though they are the same thing, due to how they have to do the colors. But yeah, that's currently sold out, but I have more on order for December. So it's a popular kit because the colors are, well, it's Gabby Hazards. The darker colors always tend to sell a bit better. People like it black. I don't know. Anyway, again, recommend that. The High Mobility Zaku, it's such an iconic suit. And then we have Johnny Ridden's Gelgoog, or Johnny Ryden's Gelgoog. Ryden, yeah, Ryden's Gelgoog. So this is the old Gelgoog. However, unlike the Shin Matsunagas, which was announced at the same time, it has its own unique parts. So if we dig down in this box here, we are going to see this thing, this nice bazooka thing. It also has Johnny's markings, got these colors, but this bazooka is unique to this kit. Those of you who remember the Gelgoog from a little earlier this year, currently sold out. I suspect that the commander type of that, if they release that as a p-bandai, will also come with that same bazooka. Again, for some reason, despite the unique parts, not quite as popular as Shin Matsunaga. Don't understand what's up with that, but Gelgoog, despite also being an older kit, this one is actually quite well designed and has the design still stands up in terms of posability and such. So don't be necessarily put off by this one's age. And then for reissues, we have the double fin funnel custom unit. So this is for the engineer. This is an expansion kit for that. Orders are closed and I'm mostly sold out, so by the time you're seeing this, unfortunately it's going to be all gone. If you like the tedium of doing more thin funnels, that's there for you. It looks really impressive when you put it, but then again you got the nice shiny foil. Is that foil? Oh no, it's not foil. Sorry, my mistake. You got extra water slides for the extra fin funnels and such, but yeah, and you got the effect. Nice kit. The heavy weapon sets for the new and the high new are available in December, and I have that on order. I suspect it's going to be quite popular, and the run will be fairly limited because it's a reissue, so it will deplete fairly quickly. But when that goes up, definitely go for that. Stark Jegan CCA-MSV version, so variation of the Stark Jegan, this time for MSV with the extra missiles on the sides. Nice kit, a bit older. Guess we're waiting for the MG variations of these Jegans to start coming up. Stark and all that, I'm not sure when that's coming up. They haven't even announced the next master grade after the, was it the full saber, the Ponta? So we're still waiting for the next master grade announcement. I'm hoping it'll come up soon. We'll see what that's going to be. But we'll see which of these in the MG line will be p-bandai and which aren't. I will obviously pick up whatever is p-bandai. If you want the HD version and one from the 44, I got you covered. I think that's the last one. It might be gone by the time you check this out, unfortunately. But yeah, nice kit. So, Geara Doga. So, Rezin Schnyder's Geara Doga. So, this is an older Geara Doga. It's just redone in, so yeah, you got the stickers and the dry transfers instead of water slides, as what you would normally see with the more modern master grades. But this is basically just a recolor of the Geara Doga done in Rezin Schnyder's colors. Mostly about it. I only ordered a few, orders are closed. If you're interested, please pick that up quickly because I think I've got 2 left at the time of recording, and that'll disappear. That said, there is the sleeves Geara Doga that's coming in February next year. I do have that on order, and that one does come with water slides, I believe. Also, if you want a pink lead set for your MG Geara Doga, if this one or the sleeves variations, you have to contact me. I do have these available. I don't like listing them, but yeah, so contact me if you're interested in pink lead. I can get it to you. If you're a regular of mine, I can get it to you fairly cheap. Second run for this month is sold out temporarily. I only got a few more left, but it's the Anavel Gato's Gelgoog. So it's a 2.0 and with the 1.0's rifle, and coloring not too big that I can't fit it inside a knee packet, so it'll ship out for less than EMS. But it's also got his markings. Gelgoog is a really nice kit. It's got some really nice inner frame details. Definitely can recommend it. The fan of Stardust. Can definitely recommend that kit. And the rifle's really nice. Ground Gundam Parachute Pack. So this sold out temporarily a while back. I did not order enough. I rectified that and ordered a whole bunch more for this month. Orders are getting closed. Once this depletes, it's gone. Very dense kit, has lots of full runners, lots of weapons, lots of equipment, nice backpack. Be careful of the V-fin. I've noticed a lot of broken V-fins for the Ground Gundam. I believe that the way it's ejected from the molds might be causing a stress fracture in the V-fin, and it's causing that to break a lot more easily. So be really careful if you're removing the safety flags from that. You don't want to break it, or you'll be stuck with the gym head insert. But anyway, nice kit. Got some available. When it's gone, it's gone. But you can definitely recommend that. Zeta Gundam 0088. So the double Zeta version of the Zeta Gundam, if that makes any sense to you guys. This thing, again, it's got the better color separation for the back binders. Much bigger kit, lots of parts in it, quite dense. Nothing is X'd out, as I noticed before. But yeah, if you're looking for a Zeta Gundam, this thing is great. Definitely recommend that. A bit different from the retail GEP version. So get that, a bit different again from the Wave Shooter. Still has some stickers because there's lots of details in the Zeta, but yeah, nice kit still. And then finally the Woundwort. There was a 5th run of this available in January in next year. It was very, very short. I wasn't able to order any more. Orders is now closed on the Woundwort. If you're looking for this kit, it will deplete. I suspect they will produce variants. What variant that is, who knows, if it's Heiselenthe or such, no clue. Or inlay, they go super crazy. But yeah, I ordered what I could. I wasn't able to get the 5th run. Please pick that up if you want one. I do not know when it will be available again. Anyway, coming up next month, we have a restock on the RG St. Andrew expansion pack. I am sold out of that temporarily, but they have more available, and that's on offer. Small kit for St. Andrew, really nice still, and I can definitely recommend picking that up. Then for Gundam Narrative, we have the HG Jester Shazar type Team A, and the HG Jester Shazar type Teams B and C. So they're different variations of the HG Jester. They have the nice scope on the head as well as additional equipment. So the Team A has the thrusters from the Stark Jegan and some fuel tanks, big fuel boosters from the Unicorn, and the Teams B and C have the cool launchers and the stationary gun. Definitely recommend picking up. The Teams B and C are moving fairly quickly, so I expect that to sell out fairly soon. MG Q-Blade Damned from, what is that, from Build Divers. I'm a bit worried that the box is going to be too big for e-packet and I may have to send that as EMS. However, if you've ordered that, I have that covered for you regardless. Anyway, that's coming in. It's a nice kit again. Following in line with these MG Build Divers kits like the Stormbringer, which I'm almost out on, and the Polypod Ball. Then we have the Gundam based limited kits. They've been doing Gundam based limited kits available from the Premium Online store, so I've got the Unicorn Luminous body coming in that I'm able to acquire cheaper because it doesn't require me to take a trip and pay for all the fares in order to get to Gundam Base Tokyo, and I can order a lot more of that. So if you're interested in that, now's the time to order that. The MG Zaku F2 Kimberade version, it's an old, crusty old kit again, but that's available. It does come with water slides though, because it's a new master grade, or new p-bandai master grade, so, okay, but it's an old kit. A few extra parts on that though. And then we also have the Noyan Bitter version as well. So 2 different Zaku F2s coming in next month. In terms of newer kits, we have the Bearer Rona Vignagina, so that's based on the more modern Vignagina RE100. It has the gold trimmings that's done with stickers because they need foiling for that, not with water slides, like what they normally do with the p-bandai RE100s, like the gun cannon DT and the Mark III Unit 8. But yeah, and then for master grades we also have the master grade F91 2.0 with back cannon and twin VSBR. So it's the F91 2.0, the new one, and it has 2 option sets for the back. So instead of the original VSBRs, it has a twin VSBR with some really cool cabling at the back, or it has the big back cannons and some really nice shoulders as well, I think it was coming. So that's a great kit. Definitely recommend picking that one up. Anyway, if you're interested in any of this stuff, anything that I mentioned is up and coming, anything that's coming in the future, I will also be getting that in. The listings will go up at beginning of December. If you're in, please check out my eBay store. If you're interested in a t-shirt, please check out Saint-ism's Etsy store. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye.